But we begin tonight with a foster father sharing his heartbreaking story of survival. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Now, we've been following this tragic story for weeks. The man was shot and his wife and father-in-law were murdered in Northfield Township. The 3 suspects also kidnapped the couple's child and foster child.
While the suspects are now in custody, the healing journey is just now beginning for the father. 7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Osanida sat down with him exclusively to discuss what exactly happened that night and how he wants his family members remembered.
I was there the night we got the call on New Year's Day. 2 people murdered, 2 little girls kidnapped in a quiet residential area of Northfield Township. The surviving remaining victim now speaking out about his healing journey, both physically and mentally, and how his relationship to God has helped get him through.
And then this is my wife and our daughter.
Photos of a happy family, a happy home now cover the front of the Brighton Assembly of God Church. Jeff Bernhard is preparing for a memorial service for his wife, Jenny Bernhard.
Jenny was more than I deserved.
And his father-in-law, Stevie Smith, who lived with them. But it was inside that very home in Northfield Township where the unthinkable happened on New Year's Day. I know this is a loaded question, but how are you?
That is a loaded question. Physically, I'm doing well. I'm healing.
And mentally?
So that's the journey I'm beginning.
On the night of January 1st, the entire family was home, including the little girl the Bernhards were fostering at the time. Jeff and his wife decided to become licensed foster parents just 2 years ago.
It was just going to be a normal evening for us. You know, get the girls ready for bed, and go through the routine, and then it turned out to be a night that changed everything. So
3 people broke through the front door demanding money and the foster child. Police later said the main suspect, that little girl's biological mother.
It was very clear this person was in charge, and she was giving the orders to the others.
The family remained on the floor of their kitchen for what Jeff believes was hours until shots rang out. Jeff was shot in his side and face, losing his vision completely in his right eye. His wife and father-in-law shot as well.
I looked over at my wife and knew instantly she was dead, and she was shot in the head. That image will be very, very difficult to process.
Jeff passed out, and when he came to, he said it was a higher power that helped guide him to safety.
So I managed to put my shoes on and find the strength to walk to my neighbor's house and have them call 911.
Jeff says he finds the strength to keep pushing on from his faith, his community, and his little girl. If you could say anything to the people that did this, what would you say?
I don't know if I really have anything that I would say. I'm not mad. I'm heartbroken, obviously, but I'm not going to give them that satisfaction of taking anything else from me.
The memorial service for both Jenny and Steve will be right here at Brighton Assembly of God on Saturday. Meanwhile, those 3 suspects remain at the Washtenaw County Jail. In Brighton, I'm Ruta Osanida, 7 News Detroit.
It is just a horrific story, and I can't even believe, thank goodness he's still alive and can talk about it and keep their memory alive. It's just heartbreaking.
But to even hear that he's not mad, you know, he doesn't even want to give that. Yeah, absolutely right. It's hard to hear.
Hard to hear, for sure. Thank you so much, Ruta, for bringing that to us.
Now, as for the suspects in the case, Siobhan Vinson, Keith Finley, and Gregory Callahan were arraigned last month on double murder and kidnapping. As Ruta said, one of the children kidnapped was Vinson's daughter, who was being fostered by the family that was victimized. A preliminary hearing for the trio is scheduled for April 16th, and if convicted, each suspect could face life in prison.